Hi, hello, welcome to What the Hey. Thank you very much for joining me today. And what I'm doing, as per usual with most of these videos, is answering a question. And when I go to my epic notebook of knowledge, I see the question of, what the hey is Latesitoo? And this question comes from Siegfried4840, so hello to you. Thank you very much for the question. I actually got various forms of the same question, but in different ways, but it's the same person, same kind of answer, so let's get into it. So in terms of like a very basic description and answer to this question, Latte or Latesitoo or Luis Eduardo is a streamer whose content typically focuses on like reaction and commentary type of content. So if you're into that, this channel might be something you want to check out. So this Spanish streamer typically covers and shares a bunch of different videos on a variety of topics, but some of them do feature his own interests, whether that's like Dragon Ball Z or FIFA. He also does occasionally do like video game videos, so there's quite a bunch of content to check out. It's primarily just reaction stuff. And if you would like to hear what this channel actually considers itself to be, in the regular channel bio, it says that it's like weekly memes, and then they link like a Booyah account. So pretty much what they do is reaction content to memes. So next, what I would like to do for this video is kind of give the analytics and background history of the channel, starting with when they actually joined YouTube, which was December 18th of 2014. So they've been on the platform for quite a bit. There was some time, and I'll explain this later, in the gap of starting the channel and actually uploading, but they started back in 2014. And since actually joining YouTube and starting to upload videos, they've gotten an overall channel view count of around 34 million, and their actual channel like community is around 424,000 subscribers, and they've uploaded around 124 videos at the time of recording and doing research for this video. So they have a pretty good community, lots of people, lots of views, so I feel like that's a good accomplishment for them. Now, if you would like to kind of get connected and learn more about this channel outside of just the main YouTube channel, there are quite a few other YouTube channels that are linked and kind of connected to the main one, and you can kind of tell which ones are which because they have different letters associated with them, and usually that depends on whether it's like vlogging content or like clips from their streams. So there's other YouTube channels you can check out, and they also have like a secondary YouTube account, so lots of YouTube accounts. Aside from that, they've got like a playboard so you can kind of see their channel analytics. They have a Twitter, a Twitch that they stream on, so if you want to see them live, that's where they'll be. They also have like an Instagram and a Facebook, so if you want to see them post general like photos or see stuff they're tagged in on like their story, that's an option. They also have a professional business email, so if you have some business to discuss, I guess that's an option. They also have an option for people who just like to listen to audio things, and they're a part of a podcast called like Cafe Infinito. So if you like to just listen to stuff, that is an option. I also got some coffee with me, so I felt like that was appropriate. So if you like podcasts instead of watching stuff, that is an option. Now, if you would actually like to start watching the channel, but you're not exactly sure where to start, there are plenty of playlists that they have in the playlist section, whether or not they're toward like directing you to the channel or their personal playlists. It kind of depends on which one you're choosing. Like for example, some of the playlists are like, these are my favorite videos to watch, or it's like, this is music that I use in my videos, or it's like, this is just music that I really like that's like nostalgic for me. So some of the playlists are actually personal, and then some of them are for the channel. Which I do like the fact that some of the playlists are personal, because it's like, I feel like for most big accounts on YouTube, all of the playlists are something related to their channel. Like it's not like a personal playlist like, oh, this is nostalgic for me. So I do kind of like that small aspect of this channel. I think it's fun. Now what I'm gonna do for this next section of the video before I give my general opinion is go through a video history of the channel that's talking about like the oldest, the newest, and then like the most popular video from this channel, because I feel like that kind of gives a history of what the channel started with and what they're up to now. So starting with the oldest video on this channel, that one is titled Wendy Girk TV, the Goddess of the Clickbait, which was uploaded on July 18th of 2016, so that's more or less about 7 years ago. And it was basically a video discussing content creators on YouTube or Twitch, what have you, that clickbait stuff, like their titles and thumbnail may be something and then the actual video is something else, or it's like catering to something. So in general, I thought after watching it, I was like, that's still a very current topic and like issue to on YouTube and stuff in general. But very good video. Also, it kind of like points out the fact, as I mentioned earlier, there was a gap between when they started their channel and when they uploaded, because they started in 2014 and actually uploaded in 2016. So they waited a little bit to have that video out, but honestly, patience like pays off, so that's still cool. Now, if you happen to be someone who typically only watches content creators that upload relatively frequently on their main channel, this one isn't necessarily the best example because the newest video is titled like "This Has to Stop," and it was uploaded on January 3rd of 2023, which is roughly about 6 months ago, and it was basically just like a commentary video while they were playing Garfield Kart, which I love the fact that they chose that game. Such a good game. So it's like, it's been a few months since they uploaded to the main channel, but if you do look, they stream frequently, they post on their Instagram like and stuff all the time, but they also like have other channels that they upload to. Like, I think there was like a late vlog channel that they uploaded a video to like a day ago, so they still, you know, like upload content frequently. It's just not always on the main channel. Now, if you're curious about what the most popular video on this channel is, it's a really good one, and it's titled "Someone Has to Stop This Man, the Worst of Instagram," which has around 1.8 million views, and it was uploaded on November 12th of 2017, so give or take about 5 years ago. And basically what the video was it is like discussing kind of prank channels that are honestly not prank channels. They're more or less like harassment channels, because the pranks literally that this dude covers are like a guy smashing people's cars with like a bat, like breaking windows, stealing people's dogs, like breaking people's phones, and it's considered a prank, but really that's like the worst. It's not even a prank, it's literally just harassment and being annoying. Which even now, like, I've watched videos from like Moist Critical, like there are still people on like Instagram, YouTube who do prank videos, but they're literally like the bottom of the barrel jokes or pranks. Like, they're not even pranks. It's like everyone just, it's uncomfortable and it's not funny, but it still gets views. So that's what the whole video is discussing. And personally, I like the video because it's like hearing you know, like Latte's like perspective on that kind of content. I think that's really cool. So very fun video. So if you want to check that one out, that is on their channel. So now for this last section of the video, what I wanted to do is give like my general opinion on the channel, starting with the fact that, like, you know, when you get onto this channel, the first thing you really see is the actual person. And Latte, one of the first things I noticed is their hair, and their hair is pretty epic. It's like black and red, and the first few things that it made me think of was like a ladybug or like a betta fish, because it's like the mixed black and red. So pretty cool hair. So the next thing that I really like about this channel is the actual profile picture. And if you don't know what it is, it's DW from Arthur, but she's clearly not correct, like it's a baked meme, and personally I love that. In terms of like my favorite video from this channel that I checked out, it's called like the Habbo Hotel Rooms That Traumatized Me, and it also features one of their friends who I've done a video on, Puvlo, and they just play Habbo Hotel, and it's hilarious. Like, I've watched content creators like Quackity who have done videos on Habbo Hotel, and it's one of my favorite kind of like series of content.
Chat, de verdad no vamos a lograr encontrar siquiera un video creepy. ¿Qué es esto? Top 5 sexo. ¿Qué es esta miniatura de mierda?
I hurt myself today.
So that video is very fun, not only because it's like commentary in the video, but also because it features one of their friends, like Puvlo. Like, he's really funny as well. So I just really like that kind of commentary. It's really fun. Another thing that I like about the channel is that it's like, it's got fun and personal commentary. As I explained, a lot of their stuff features like reactions and commentary kind of content. So they give their own kind of input on the videos they're watching. And I always think that's fun. I love to hear what people think about different types of content and videos. So if that's something you're into, this channel is pretty good for that type of content. And then last but not least, another thing I noticed about this channel that I like is their actual voice. It's probably just like the Spanish accent, but I feel like people who talk in Spanish, their voices are just so smooth. And when I was watching this dude's videos, I was like, he talks so cool. Like, I don't know what it is. His voice is just really cool. It's very nice. Got a really nice like narration kind of voice. So that's fun. But in general, I hope their channel continues to succeed and they keep doing what they're doing. I got a lot of comments where people were like, he ruins the content in like the One Coin crew, which is like Puvlo, Mao, Uriel, like all of them. And they're saying that his content isn't as good, maybe because he joined later or whatever, but I think his content looks cool and it seems cool. So y'all stop hating on him. He's doing a great job. But in general, that is the answer to the question. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions about the channel or whatever, let me know. Of course, I'll have their channel linked in the description and everything. So if you want to check them out, that will be there. But that is it. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.